Well, as Mother's Day approaches, we're bringing you the story of a Tampa Bay mom and stepmom who put their differences aside to come together and be the best moms they could for their children.
ABC Action News reporter Wendy Lane shares the story of how their co-parenting journey has blossomed into something much more.
In 2009, Megan married Mike. They had a son, but the marriage didn't last. After 4 years, they divorced, and they each married someone new. But they still had problems.
After our divorce, we found it really hard to co-parent because, we just had a lot of issues that we hadn't worked through. And eventually we just got to the point where we were just not communicating in a healthy manner. So when I started to see it take a toll on our son, I was like, okay, well, I need to find something else to do that works.
So Megan reached out to her stepmom for advice, and she suggested to send Tiffany, the new stepmom, a gift.
I was scared because, of course, the way that I grew up, we both grew up in divorced families. You don't do that, like my mom and my stepmom didn't get along at all.
Megan sent Tiffany a Mother's Day card.
A Mother's Day card and a bottle of champagne, and in the card, I just wrote something small and just, thank you so much for being a positive influence on my son's life.
With the gift that Megan had sent me, I'd actually gone to work and was telling my coworkers that she had given me the bottle of champagne. And they were like, don't drink it. Don't drink the champagne. But I already did.
What neither of them knew was how that gesture would open a door of communication to not only better care for their child, but something that would blossom into a friendship.
The best friend I've always wanted.
Does it help that we match and we do our makeup
yes.
alike? So people are like, holy cow, you guys are a lot similar looking than we thought.
A best friend that is her son's stepmom.
We fight like sisters, so it's just like that dynamic that you would have never
Drive
thought.
him nuts, which, makes me happy.
Megan and Tiffany, their husbands and the child they share, plus Megan's youngest son, started doing things together as a family. And they gained a lot of interest after documenting their co-parenting journeys on social media.
Why is this okay, but this isn't?
Their hope is to break down the stigmas around step-parents and co-parenting.
We try very hard to put the kids first. The kids are the number one priority, and then we are the adults that have to make the adjustments and have to go through the awkward phases to accommodate the kids, because as children of divorce, we know what it's like, and we don't want them to go through that either.
In Tampa, Wendy Lane, ABC Action News.